Year 2026, I made a decision that most people would call crazy. I quit my stable job. Why? Para i-pursue ang sport na nagpapatibok ng puso ko ngayon, yung triathlon. Pero hindi ito yung typical na living the dream story na nakikita nyo sa social media. To be honest, it's hard. Unang-una, I'm working on a limited budget. Mapapansin nyo, karamihan sa mga gears ko, entry level o second hand. Pangalawa, I'm a late bloomer. I started at 26 years old at a time when others are already pros. At ang pinaka-challenging, I train alone. Walang triathlon or running teams dito sa area ko. Kaya it's just me, the road, and my own discipline. Bago ako naging triathlete, my life was miles away from the finish line, ika nga. I was a seafarer working in the engine department as an oiler. Buhay barko, masarap ang sahod, nakaka-travel, pero hindi biro ang hirap din. Ang init sa engine room, ang lungkot, malayo sa pamilya, at yung pagod na physically and mentally draining. But I am forever grateful for that job. Kung hindi dahil sa pagbabarko, I think wala ako dito ngayon sa position ko. My previous job funded my passion right now. Doon ka naipon yung pambili ng gears ko ngayon. Especially my development project, carbon fiber bike. Second hand lang nung nakuha ko, but it was my bread and butter sa ngayon. And I've upgraded it now into my full-on triathlon rig. Hindi lang bike ang naipundar ko. My life at sea paved the way for my small business. Bakit ako nag-quit as a marine engineer? Ayos na sana may sahod na dito sa Pilipinas. Kung i-consider natin, malaki na din siya. Almost a decade of schooling and working on board combined. But I reached a point where I lost the spark. My body was working, but my mind was elsewhere. Lagi kong tinatanong, what if puso ko yung bagay na hindi dahil sa stability, kundi dahil sa motivation and passion. I want to build something I'd be proud of, even if it doesn't pay me well now. But I hope na maging profitable din ito in the future to sustain this dream. My endurance journey started noong pang-end ng COVID in 2021. I was a mountain biker, pero nung sumampa ulit ako ng barko, natigil na yung pag-mountain bike ko. At the end of 2024, I think it was in October, and nakabalik ako hindi sa mountain bike, but I started with running. Surprisingly, mabilis nag-progress ang performance ko, and nakasali ako ng event. Maraming events din sa running, which is all of these medals almost. 2025, nag-try lang akong mag-triathlon once lang. I just tried it. Mas nagustuhan ko yung triathlon, and I think my body was built for triathlon rather than just pure running. This year, I've already finished 2 Olympic distance events. First one is in February. I raced the National Age Group Triathlon, NAGP yung tawagin, in Subic, Zambales, or Ilonggo, I think it's Zambales. I managed to finish 3rd place in my age group, 25 to 29. I do not brag that I finished 3rd place in that event dahil tatlo lang naman din kami sa category ko. I do not pride that race, but I am proud of the learnings because I had many mistakes that I did during that race. This 2026, I decided to compete in endurance events as a competitive athlete. 2025, nag-try lang din ako. Nagustuhan ko. Wala pa akong plan na mag-all-in talaga. But when I tried triathlon, doon na nag-spark yung parang gusto ko to. Parang I was meant for this. This is I want to do. Doon nag-click yung thought process ko for triathlon. Pero maraming lesson learned. Tubig, I suffered heavy cramping sa right calf ko. Akala ko sa hydration lang, pero it ruined my bike and run split. Hindi na siya nag-improve. Akala ko after the swim where I cramped my right calf, magiging maayos na siya. I drink more water and consume more energy gels, but it did not get better. Plus, I developed a back pain on my lower back. Hindi pala sana yung katawan ko sa aero position. I think tapat na yung training ko sa bike for the aero position, but doon ako nagkakamali yung bike fitting ko. And much more, yung activation ng tamang muscles pag time trial position is hindi ko pa alam that time. So 2 weeks later, even with the back pain, sumabak ako sa Sorsogon, Gubat Triathlon and Gubat Sorsogon. Dito ko na-confirm it's not just hydration, it's sodium intake. I increased my sodium and guess what? No cramps sa swim. Pero nung pinilit ko na mag-produce ng higher wattage sa bike, cramp ulit yung, I think it was on the front leg. I think dahil ramp up yung position ko sa bike. So it just confirmed also na hindi maganda yung bike fitting ko. Hindi ko ma-hold yung magandang aero position. Hindi ko kaya mag-produce ng power sa aero position ng bike. So kaya naman for my next race, the Bohol Super 100 on May 10, todo adjust tayo. I upgraded my setup from a road bike feel clip-on handlebars with a dedicated triathlon handlebar with a 15-degree angle na aero bar, which is miles away yung stability compared dun sa lumang setup. I also replaced my seat para mas komportable ang aggressive position ko. The Bohol T100 style event is going to be a different beast, but I am readying it, preparing for it, and applying everything that I learned from my previous triathlons para mas maganda na yung result ko sa susunod.